Shalom, shalom. Happy Tuesday. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. We got the group PM Dawn bringing us in a little bit with a little bit of memory bliss for all my 90s kids out there. I hope everybody's doing all right. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. Give me a 1 if you can see and hear me okay. All right, I'm coming in loud and clear. Thank you to all my moderators that are here. Please make sure you keep the praises out. Thank you very much. I guess I'll leave that question to the experts. Assuming that there are some out there, probably alone, solitaire. I hope everybody's doing all right. We got 102. Y'all done ran up in here today. Honey, it's a lot to talk about. PM Dawn was my favorite too. My favorite song off their album was Die Without You. I love that song. Get up in this kitchen. What's going on, Miss Jocelyn? How you doing? That's my lady from the UK. UK is in the house. Everybody up in here today. Leave me some snacks. Thank you very much. What's up, Nathaniel? How you doing? Nate Dog, how you doing? All right, we're about ready. What's up, everybody? Thank you for hanging out with your girl today. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Y'all ain't no rest for the wicked. The Most High is going to show up and show. He has been showing up and showing out. First and foremost, regarding the first hurricane that went through, we've been seeing a whole lot of everything. They not showing up for these people. I told y'all they was going to get that new ninja treatment, didn't I? I told y'all that was going to happen. I told y'all a long time ago that they was going to end up losing everything and that this government was going to leave their asses hanging. And now the thing that's coming in the mix now, you all, and I don't know if you can smell the whiff of this, but these motherfuckers soon, when shit really went once everybody helping each other and all that stuff gets real tiring and gets worn out, and motherfuckers really ain't got nowhere to go, and this government ain't trying to help, and the money ain't there like that, then you finna see these motherfuckers act savage. How they say we is, see, we go ahead and we deal with whatever the hell happens to us, whatever hands we get dealt. But these people are expecting they expecting their government to do something for them. Now they Americans and they we white. And y'all supposed to do something for us white folks now. We ain't the niggers up in this motherfucker. Okay? Baby, they gonna get a rude awakening. Very rude awakening. It's not gonna be there for them. And the thing about it is that people, and they're not gonna understand why. Just like the Most High cut off certain areas in their mountains where them people are, literally cut them off where can't nobody get to you except for a plane or something like that. He gonna do the same thing. And then on top of that, that's the thing about this whole situation with those folks in the mountains. Not only did he cut them off and make it where they're going to have a hard time getting down that mountain, he getting ready to freeze whoever else is left up there. Because now there's an Arctic blast that's coming down out of Canada, coming down, and literally it's going to make it super cold. And it already gets cold in the winter and in the nighttime in the mountains anyway. But it's really going to get cold. Okay? Because now the weather is getting ready to change. So the Most High is like, when he say I cut you off, I cut you off. And the thing about it is that a lot of these people that I've seen on TikTok and stuff like that say, stuff about how the black people are saying these are sundown towns and they got friends this way and that way. And that might be true for some people, but a lot of those people there, their attitudes that come across on these TikTok, they are very prejudiced people. And the way that they say certain things lets you know that they don't mean what they say. You understand? They say you all think y'all better than somebody. That's a preconceived notion. That means if I opened up my mouth and I talked to you, you'd say some crazy shit out of your mouth that you don't understand. And I sit back and I'm just listening to these people, and the Most High was like, they don't believe there's nothing about how they are that is wicked, because that's just the way the world has been for them. The wicked have had the go of the car, and they think that that's normal. How they act is normal when they don't know that they're even realizing that they are being wicked. Okay. So the Most High is doing certain things. They had some Black Hawk helicopter that was sabotaging the area where they were supposed to get food at, trying to destroy the little supplies and shit. It's a lot of little crazy shit going on there. Now they all want to believe, and this is the thing I have about Edomites. They swear they believe in the Most High. You understand, in God. Well, they do believe in God. They believe in white Jesus. Okay. And right now, what they're learning is white Jesus ain't showing up like that. You understand? Like, not like the way they expected. Now, the problem is that what's bothering me is that they literally think that their government has all of this power to mess with weather. First and foremost, don't nobody mess with the Most High's tools on this planet in which He created. You understand what I'm saying? Don't nobody mess with His angels like that. And everybody thinks that this new Milton, it may hit Tampa head on, and then that motherfucker might make a turn and come right back up. You don't know. You don't know. They don't know what's gonna happen with this bad boy. Okay? They ain't never seen nothing like this. And if it does hit Tampa head on or whatever, it's gonna decimate Florida. Florida, all of those houses that them people just ran away from, they may be coming home to nothing. Absolutely nothing. It may flatten everything there. You don't know. But the Most High is not playing with these people. Some people will be swept off lands completely. Now they talk about it's a land grab. They want the lithium out of here. And it's mighty funny this is happening at an election cycle. First of all, it ain't good for no. First of all, this is tanking Miss KH's chances as far as getting to be a president. Honey, there's so much drama going around. That shit is not even funny. She's making a circuit going on 60 Minutes, literally making a fool of herself on every interview she's on. She does not come across genuine. She comes across phony as fuck. She's saying crazy shit that has been fact checked. You understand what I'm saying? They took FEMA money and gave it to the migrants. That's a fucking fact. It's on a website. Little black girl at the White House sat up there and said out her own goddamn mouth. Okay? And then on top of that, it's just a lot of shit going on, honey. I just heard that basically they almost had a fist fight. That they almost, said, Jill, she the president right now. Jill Biden the president right now. And that bitch like, y'all acting like my motherfucking man ain't still president up in this bitch, and I'm going to have to snatch one of you hoes up. So she said, Kamala, like, y'all need to put me on TV like I'm going to be that president, like I'm trying to help in this disaster. And Jill said, bitch, you need to take a motherfucking seat. My man still got the motherfucking floor. And I guess KH was like, bitch, what? And she was like, bitch, come see me. You heard what the fuck I said. You want to be Shaquanda. You want to sit up here and have your mom. We're going to give you your ninja moment since you want to act black. Sit your ass down in the corner. My husband still got the flow, baby. I told y'all KH was going to have many, many nigga moments. Today was one of them. Okay? They are treating Biden like he is gone senile in the corner somewhere talking to himself with an ice cream cone. And he's trying to let you know, no, I'm still the motherfucking president up in this bitch. And we don't need your help, Miss Wannabe Black Girl. That's what they doing. It's a lot of confusion going on up in that White House, honey. Weirdness. And I'm sorry. Every time Kamala opens up her mouth, I feel like she's fucking drunk talking. And that alone irritates the shit out of me. Just her voice. Well, I haven't been in a life. It's like, girl, could you act like you're here and not sipping on the motherfucking cognac in the back room? She sounds like she's fucking drunk or something. I mean, I've been a bartender for a long time, and I know drunk motherfuckers when I hear them, and she sound like she an undercover alcoholic. She sound like she is slurring and not quite there, and just it takes me a moment to think because I'm kind of buzzed. You understand what I'm saying? It's just what the fuck is that? You understand? I'm sorry. It's just something about it. She's laughing at very odd times. Bitch, what? I'd rather you go ahead and come up out your motherfucking titties with a flex. You know what I'm saying? And just say, hey, bitch, I'm a motherfucking alkie. Anybody want a cocktail in this motherfucker? Because that's the only way you can stay sane in this motherfucker for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm waiting for that moment because I think she's a fucking alcoholic. She talks like she's not quite there. And every interview, it's the same. Just know what people ask her questions differently. And she answers or not answers the question, which gets on my fucking nerves. And that's saying to me, you can't think for yourself. You have no independent thought going on, or your ass is drunk. One of the two. You a motherfucking alcoholic, and the only way you can stay on script is that you sit up there and memorize that shit. If they ask you this, girl, say this. Okay. And she says it the same way. How many times she gonna tell us, well, you know, I was I was a middle class kid, you know what I'm saying, growing up with a mom, Indian mom, trying to teach two black girls to be black women, even though my mom's Indian and my dad is Indian too, with a little bit of white in him, but and then he was and I mean, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, girl? I mean, it's just too much. I'm a middle class kid. Bitch, you're not middle class. Your motherfucking parents were fucking PhDs. You didn't have no motherfucking mama sitting in the lunchroom as a lunchroom lady. Stop playing with me. You were never fucking poor, bitch. Come on now. Stop that. Quit playing in everybody's fucking face. Middle class motherfuckers, that's a mama that's a secretary somewhere. You understand? And a daddy that may have a post office job or some shit like that. Got a little city job or something. That's middle class. You got a mama and daddy with PhDs. These is motherfuckers is rich. That's six figure bill. I don't give a fuck who you is. Stop playing in everybody's face. You not black. You just brown. And honestly, I don't know an Indian nowhere that's claiming to be a motherfucking black person. I like to see it. Every Indian I've ever met ain't trying to be no parts of black. Okay? They try to make sure you know I am Hapu. Thank you, come again. You understand? They trying to make sure you hear this fucking dialect. I'm not no motherfucking nigga. They wouldn't trade their space to be black in a million goddamn years. That's why I really would like the Indians to kind of say, girl, stop that. Because ain't none of us out here trying to profile like we black folks. You crazy? You understand? But anyway, like I said, Jill put a pause on some of, Kamala's little staffers and said, motherfuckers, don't step out of line, bitch. This old white old lady know how to fucking scruff, baby. All right? She like, I might be the first lady, but I'll step in your motherfucking ass about this old ass man over here. So, she the acting president for right now. But unfortunately, y'all, the same shit is gonna happen. It's tanking for the Democrats. Kamala's tanking. The more interviews she does, the more she's fucking up. Right now, it's just they need to have a timeout. Just a timeout. They need a timeout on the conferences out the White House because the internet is being undefeated, baby. When they put up them two black and whites of that black girl, the press secretary of her line about that goddamn FEMA money. And it was gonna be one reporter that was gonna sit up here and say, bitch, now you saw the internet. Don't even try to play, but you need to clear that up. I'm gonna give you the flow, girl. What you saying? What you trying to say? Because we got you in 22. 22. You had something to say about that motherfucking FEMA money, and then yesterday you just lied out your motherfucking throat. So you need to come clean up because it is definitely a fucking spill and our man. Okay? Because baby, you're about to get destroyed. So you need to come on. Because we as journalists, we can't ignore this, you know what I'm saying? Clean up in our 9. So get to cleaning up, girl. What is this? And she standing at that motherfucking podium like she done set up that 820 lemons. Ain't no walking that back. Ain't no fucking walking that back. Come on now. You know damn well you stood up there and told a bold-faced motherfucking lie on Trump. What the fuck is you talking about? Trump did it. How the fuck did Trump do it? Trump ain't even been in office since what, 4 fucking years? Are you serious right now? Stop playing, girl. I mean, damn, y'all reaching that bad? I'm sorry. And the sad part about it is that everybody's becoming awake and they don't understand why the old 1, 2, 3 ain't working. All the magic is over with for them. Everybody can see. They can no longer hide their dirty deeds. Everybody sitting up here saying, we just got scammed by a motherfucking t-shirt and jeans. Where's all our motherfucking money? You got money for this and that and everybody's fucking war. You just gonna walk out of here and send 157 million to motherfucking Lebanon where you blowing up shit because you want to steal their shit. Why don't you tell everybody why the motherfucking migrants are here? They're here because American keeps going over in other people's countries literally disturbing their situations, fucking up their economies, fucking with their governments. They are uprooting these people's governments and making it where these people can't even make a living. And these people are coming here as a part of the reparations of America, fucking up their government and destabilizing their governments. Tell the motherfucking people what the fuck you doing. We stealing their resources inside of Haiti. That's why the Haitians are here. They getting their motherfucking reparations. Stealing their resources in Venezuela, their oil and things like that. That's the reason why they over here with us. Tell the American people what the fuck you're doing. You're stealing other people's shit. You're over in the Middle East killing all of those damn people. Why drunk ass Kamala is talking about, I don't understand. It's like Trump just doesn't have any kind of empathy, you know? What the fuck are you talking about? You've been killing motherfucking babies since October, what 10th? You all went berserk and been killing motherfucking babies for fucking a whole year? And you're talking about how he doesn't have any motherfucking sympathy? What did you? Well, look what happened on October. You have killed quadruple the number of people that were dealt that the Ish people lost that day. And now you going extending this war into other places that ain't has shit to do with October 7th. So what the fuck are you talking about? It's getting real obvious what's happening here. You're still, all your licks is coming up, and now you got to go berserk over here. You really taking this shit up to another notch everywhere. And them motherfucking Haitians ain't going down so easy. I told y'all, Kenya ass over there getting their motherfucking ass whooped. They getting their ass whooped. You brought 3 motherfuckers over there, and then they hit DR. They need some help over there because they don't want Haitians coming to their motherfucking country. Well, you need to take that shit up with American and tell American get the fuck up out of motherfucking Haiti. That's how you handle that. Talk to the right motherfucker. Everybody know who the fuck the problem is in the room. What the fuck is going on? But guess what? The UN is useless because the UN was a tool to rubber stamp anything American wanted to do. And now it's not about what American wants to do. Nobody's big enough to make a move. But I'm going to tell you something. Motherfuckers going to get real motherfucking bold because Nigeria just dropped the dollar today. Well, yesterday. They just dropped the dollar. They're no longer moving in dollars either. I told you, one by one, these motherfucking countries is shipping our money back to our motherfucking front door. While all of this is going on, and the Most High is using his angels to tear up American where she got to spend some money at home. Meanwhile, you're not telling, see, everybody, and this is the other thing. this is the other bullshit that's happening. Everybody talking about how much money getting sent out to Dirty T-Shirt and friends. But ain't nobody saying a word about all the money that's been going over there to motherfucking Nettie. Nettie's built into our motherfucking budgets every year. We take care of a whole motherfucking country. Okay? They got universal health care. Every motherfucking thing is riding on the American people's backs over there in motherfucking Israel. Make no mistake about that. And everybody keeping their motherfucking mouth shut about it. We want to know why? Because that's your real president over there. Ain't nobody sit up here and say how much money just went out of this motherfucker to him and weapons and everything else. And no matter what's going on, ain't nobody stopping that money. I keep on noticing. Y'all keep on talking about the Haitians and all of this money of migrants and trying to make the face of the migrants Haitians. No, baby, it's a bunch of motherfuckers from everywhere. Because quiet as kept, Ukrainians been here setting up, got businesses and every motherfucking thing. Remember when they place got messed up, we opened up our doors and everybody around the world opened up their doors to Ukrainians. And these motherfuckers came here and got a few 100,000. A few. They got nice money and they been sitting here mighty motherfucking quiet. It's different. You got to understand, it's not just Haitians coming through our borders. It's Chinese people coming through our borders. It's motherfuckers coming from over there with the Sand Boys over here. Come on now. Quit playing. Everybody of all walks of life are coming through our border. But you want to sit up there and put this is how prejudiced our country is. You want to put the face on all the bad people being blacks. Last time I checked, there's more Venezuelans in this motherfucker than it is Haitians. Last time I checked, that's what's in the motherfucking hood with us. I ain't seen nobody looking like me. Okay? So they full of shit right now. And I keep noticing that they want to play that game, and then that rings well with Republicans. But see, this is what's wrong with these little white folks that's trying to say Trump. They don't understand. Trump already been bought by Nettie. Trump already telling you he don't give a fuck about a Palestinian. He gonna turn up the heat. He gonna turn it up over there in that Middle East for Nettie. So honestly, ain't no difference as far as what's gonna happen internationally, other than one or two things gonna happen. We gonna rush to the end of the cliff faster with Trump and a little slower with Kamala. But either way, you going over the motherfucking cliff. Okay? Now that's the reality of this. And either one is bad. Either situation is bad, because Kamala is going to give out everybody's rights to the fucking WHO about your ability to sit up here and say no to any motherfucking shots they want to shoot your ass up with. She going to give all our rights away as far as the Constitution is concerned. She going to continue to give Nettie all the money that he motherfucking wants, while he comes over here and comes to Congress and calls us a bunch of motherfucking idiots to our face and smacks his ass and takes our motherfucking money, and they going to give it to him. You understand? The Republicans are going to give it to him. See, they too quiet. Are you paying attention to how quiet these motherfucking Republicans are? That's the group of motherfuckers ain't never agreeing with shit. They just sit back letting the Democrats fuck themselves up. This is how you know shit is fucked up, when they ain't got to say a word. They ain't even got to fight like that. They're like, these motherfuckers gonna crash and burn on their own. So even if Trump gets in, Trump has been bought and sold by Nettie and them. He gonna do whatever Nettie wants, even if it means that this country is gonna go down in flames, because that's exactly what's gonna happen if he continues to support that shit over there in Israel. That's exactly what's gonna happen. There's no winning that. That is our end. And the reason why I say that's our end, because I'm looking at the players on the board. America cannot keep up this war. There's no motherfucking way she can. And the only way she will be able to even stay in the war for 5 fucking seconds is that she sits up here and starts to do the draft and snatching everybody's children off the motherfucking streets to fight the war for this motherfucker. And that's what she gonna have a problem, because the American people are gonna be in the streets fighting them. They're gonna be in the streets fighting them. You're not gonna take these kids and make them fight a war that we ain't got shit to do. We're not getting anything out of. We've already been taking care of Israel. We've been taking care of Israel for 70 motherfucking years for a 12-year inconvenience that they had with a motherfucker who didn't have shit to do with us. That's Germany's motherfucking problem. We've been taking care of these motherfuckers for 70 motherfucking years for a 12-year inconvenience, and they've been getting reparations for 70 motherfucking years plus. Y'all need to understand that. They've been living off of us and getting a check, and their grandmamas and their nieces and nephews and everybody else. We've been paying for a whole country over there. See, if you're going to tell the motherfucking truth, tell it all. Don't sit up there and bullshit. Don't try to act like it's just a migrant problem. No, it's a netty problem too over there, but bitch. Okay? We've been taking care of these motherfuckers for quite some time, but they are intertwined so much inside of our governments that even the people see right now, what you're seeing with this situation, with these disasters, is the reason why our government was created and why the representatives from each state were created. So that way they would have a say in the federal government of the help that will come to their people. And since we are supposed to be United States and all this other bullshit, and you're seeing all of these motherfuckers are on a whole nother program that has nothing to do with the American people. And see all of these hillbillies and these motherfuckers from in these mountains about to find out what it's like to be treated like new niggas. I told you, they not finna do shit for them. These people ain't gonna have no homes. They not gonna give them no money to rebuild shit. In fact, they gonna be in so much financial debt because guess what? These people are still these banks are still gonna want their money for a house that's non-existent that they can't live in. These car people are still gonna want their car money because the insurance companies can't give them no money. Okay, trust me. Now the rest of us, we're gonna have to take hits of high insurances because of what the fuck is going on down there. So none of these insurance companies about to give them any of their money back. Not for half of the shit, not even for a fourth of the shit that they lost. The cars, the businesses, they're not finna give them nothing. And this is why I said this is just the beginning of their woes. Because the government is not going to show up for them the way that they thought that their government was going to show up for them. And their lives are going to become very miserable. And they're not going to be able to rest, nor day nor night, from this moment forward till the day that they close their eyes to this life. This is how bad this shit is about to get. And these people don't realize that this is what's on tap. This shit this Milton that's gonna hit is gonna clear, is gonna, all that shit that was sitting out there from the first hurricane is going to be thrown and help destroy everything else. Florida may not even be able to be livable for a while ever again. Where are all these people gonna go? Jobs. Do you understand how the unemployment is gonna be in that area? John DeSantis with his motherfucking mouth, you understand, and all the shit that he talked about black people and how he didn't want us to have no history, and he finna be governor. Oh baby, is he gonna be governor? He gonna do that job, baby, so well. But this one ain't no, flipping back so soon after this one right here. Ain't gonna be no flipping back on the feet so quick after this. This is going to literally, there's a reason why that newscaster that meteorologist was crying, because he sees this big motherfucker and what is getting stronger. And people talking about what weather can and cannot do. It could sit up there and turn around and say, yeah, I thought I wanted to go to Tampa, but I got enough heat to be able to turn and go all the way up them motherfucking side of them slave states, Virginia, all of them other places, all up the other side. Baby, you don't know what the Most High got on tap. The Air Kadashi are done. They are no longer holding back. Yes, they are very upset that it's some people that's in the babies and innocent ones. But hey, it was innocent ones on the Trail of Tears. It was innocent ones that were birthed here in the midst of slavery and everything else that got torn to pieces. Sorry. There's a lot that's gonna happen here. A whole lot. And I'm sorry, y'all. This situation, these people have no idea the government and how they get down with their programs. They have no idea. Like some of them talking about the $750 that they get. That's the fucking loan. They got to pay it back. If you take that, they taking your house. Like, wait, whoa, time out. And that's all. First of all, you need to understand something about FEMA. That's all FEMA got for them right now, $750. And you had a $500,000 or $1 million house and a business that got destroyed, and motherfuckers only talking about $750. Oh, and you honestly think these Americans are gonna sit up here and be cool with this shit? You think these hard wearing red, white, and blue motherfuckers gonna take that shit sitting up like it's a motherfucking shot to the back of the head? Like, yeah, I'm gonna drink that down. I'm gonna be cool with that. Hell no, they not gonna be cool with that. You are seeing something boiling inside of our country, and baby, this is not good. This is not good. These people are finna rebel hard. Wait for it. They're gonna rebel hard. But while they're rebelling, the Most High was like, I'm turning my head from them. I'm not finna watch that. Guess what he's putting his eyes on? His kids. His kids. So what y'all doing? Y'all getting y'all shit together? Because his eyes now are on his children. He's like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that foolishness. What y'all got going on over here? Y'all living right? Y'all getting yourself ready? See, that's what you need to understand. While we over here watching, that's why I'm like, these people sitting up here making these videos about, hey, sundown this and sundown. Look. Shut the fuck up. These one of them times you sit the fuck back and you shut up and say, that's terrible situation. No comment. That's that time when you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say shit at all. Because that's what they do with us. When it's us in trouble, they ain't got nothing to say at all. Why? Because they don't give a fuck. They don't care. All those people that got fucked up in Katrina, they didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. That's voodoo area. They deserved it. Remember? I'm not no motherfucking fool. Okay? I remember everything that happened. When things happen to us with anything. We can't get anything. We can't get these different programs that they are accustomed to. All these people talk shit about handouts, but them motherfuckers was so dialing that number to get that $750 though, wasn't they? Motherfuckers talk all of that shit, but in the back rooms, they sitting up there trying to get the help that they fucking need from their government, and their government gonna come up short. In fact, if the government wants any of that land for the lithium and anything else in there, they feel like that's an excellent situation. They done literally made one town and cut it off and said it's government property. All in bodies and things like that that's there. There's going to be a lot of disease that is going to come from that situation, and plague that is going to come from that situation. Make no mistake about it. There's going to be a plague that comes off of those people that's down there without nothing. Let me tell you something about dead bodies, and then it integrating into the world. All you need is a body that's diseased, that turns and mutates into something else. An animal eat it, and then somebody kill that animal to stay alive, and it goes into a person, and then that person go ahead and transfer it to another person. And it's just that fucking simple. It's just that simple. The Most High knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to start. He's literally said, floods will take some of the wicked away. And people don't understand. I'm not wicked. I love the Lord. A lot of people don't understand what wicked is. The way that you think, how you treat people, how you see people. This country don't think it's wicked either, but we kill motherfucking children and old ladies and old men every goddamn day. That's all that's been getting killed over there in the Middle East. Is a bunch of people that's never done anything. But this country says, God bless America, and we're a God-fearing country, and we love white Jesus. But you over in other people's countries killing and murdering and stealing and doing everything ungodly underneath the fucking sun. You understand the oxymoron that's there? That's weird and fucking nuts up. But that's what this country is. If your mama's going through something and a black mama's going through something, the black person don't deserve it, but my mama deserves the attention because she's an American and she's white. Fuck those niggers over there. They're poor anyway. There's some people that have that attitude. So there's wicked ways of how people think. And they don't know that they wicked because no one said that this was wrong because it's always been this way. It's always been in their favor. So they figure out what they do is correct. And it's not correct. When it happens to black people, no one gives a fuck. But when it happens to they kind, oh, we're all Americans. We need to stand. I told y'all Esau is cool as long as he got a loaf of bread and you got a slice. The moment he's down to and don't have no bread and you got a slice, then this motherfucker want to lose his mind. See, if he can't have, you can't have either. Always the problem here. And that's a serious fucking issue. That's a serious issue with Americans here. If it was told to them, these hurricanes, this is on some spiritual shit. Y'all's blessing is up. It was up 2019. You had 7 years to repent, and you spent that time coming up with ways to fuck around and steal and kill and do all other kind of shit. You didn't take that time to get yourself together. Now judgment is here. What you mean judgment? Judgment for all the shit that y'all been doing since the inception of this motherfucker. Now you got something to worry about. What? Yeah, all of that shit's getting ready to come and hit you at one time. But that wasn't me. That was my ancestors. Oh, what it now? Was it? It was my ancestors too that got fucked up. But I'm still locked into a motherfucking ghetto that y'all redline us in. I'm still looked at as a second-class motherfucking citizen behind motherfuckers that come from somewhere else in this bitch. And y'all don't say that ain't right. I don't see too many motherfuckers standing up saying, wait a minute. Now these is Americans. I don't see that shit. So miss me with that bullshit when your shit gets taken and the Most High sits up here and starts whooping your ass. Because we've been getting our ass whooped for a long motherfucking time. You talk crazy about black people getting a couple of food stamps that's $200 or $300, and these motherfucking migrants walked in this bitch and getting thousands, and I ain't heard a motherfucker scream and holler about that. But y'all gonna be needing them food stamps, and ain't gonna be nothing there for you because you're not a migrant. See, that's the shit that happens to people when they lose their jobs and they ain't got nowhere to go. See, just like the shit that happened with me when I lost my job, I went to go sit in that place and they told me no because I was getting unemployment that I could not qualify for fucking food stamps. Unemployment don't pay you that much motherfucking money, baby. If you got a building, you got bills, a car, and shit like that, unemployment don't give you enough motherfucking money to handle all of that shit. And you mean to tell me, I done paid into this system since I was 16 fucking years old, and you gonna tell me that a motherfucker ain't been here 24 hours can get $4,000 of fucking food stamps, and you tell me I don't qualify? Oh, I was already hit. I was already hot. That just took me to the motherfucking roof. And the workers are sitting there pissed off that they said these motherfuckers ain't been here. He's like, ma'am, we giving these motherfuckers damn near $8,000, and they ain't even been here 2 hours. 24 hours they ain't been in this motherfucking city, and they getting that kind of goddamn money. $5,000 in cash, $4,000 in motherfucking food stamps. When has any American citizen gotten that kind of fucking help? I'll wait. But what's going to happen behind this goddamn these two hurricanes? Oh, they gonna be fucked up when they sit in them seats like I sit in that seat. And when jobs are scarce and you can't get them, okay? They making motherfucking job fairs and shit for these motherfuckers so they can go ahead and get jobs, get people for low amounts of money. Okay? They doing a lot, baby. It's a lot going on here, but they're not telling you that that's these people's reparations for them going in their countries, taking their oil and taking their resources, and that's why the fuck they here. And that's the reason why Kamala's like, everything's fine at the border. Yeah, everything is fine at the border when you're in somebody else's country trying to rob them, trying to stay on top because Putin and China is kicking that ass. That's why all of this is happening, but they're not telling the American people that. They're not, and they never do. And that's the stuff. That's the shit that pisses me off. When it's time, I wouldn't mind standing with my white brothers and sisters and stand on business with them. But when it's time for them to open up their motherfucking mouth, these motherfuckers get mute like a motherfucker. They ain't got shit to say when it's shit wrong, and it's clearly wrong when it comes to us. It might be a few of them that's a little brave and stand out there and say something, but the rest of them motherfuckers gonna act like that ain't got nothing to do with me. My name is Sam, and I'm gonna stay where I am. That's the reason why I can't get with you with this shit here. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna be a no commenter. I hate to see people lose what they got. I hate to see people lose their jobs and they ain't got nowhere to go and they babies need. I hate seeing shit like that, but make no bones about it. When it's us, I don't see very many of them standing up and saying to their motherfucking representatives for the black community right here, this shit here ain't right. I don't see them do that. And the ones that's in them heels and shit like that really ain't got nothing to say. They don't fuck with us at all. Talk about, oh, we don't fuck with your politics. Everything ain't about politics. Some things about being a decent motherfucker. Everybody that live in the hood ain't a motherfucking gangbanger. Okay? Or a thief. Or don't keep their house nice. Because I know some white motherfuckers' houses out. I'm like, they always say y'all live like y'all in Brady Bunch of this motherfucker, but honestly, I would not take off my coat in this month. I go eat shit in this here. Okay? But that's how they put it across that black people are all a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? We all a bunch of motherfucking aid recipients and shit like that. We all getting some kind of public aid. No, they're not giving us shit. So I'm sorry. It's not that I'm angry or upset with anybody. It's just that I need them to step up. I need them to speak up sometimes. And I'm sorry, it ain't the Haitians that's your problem. You got a whole bunch of motherfuckers that came from other places that's taking our money right now. Big time. And people who work their asses off to be here, right? This ain't fair to them at all, because I know a bunch of motherfucking immigrants that had their parents and shit paying big money to get them green cards, big money to fly back and forth and make sure they shit is tight. And I'll be like, God damn, it take all of that. And they like, yes. And then people be on it. Do you understand it? And I mean, pulling together everything that they have to make sure that their kids have. And that's not fair to them at all. Not fair at all. That other motherfuckers just waltz up in this motherfucker and they can't even get regular people that's doing the right things, can't even get jobs. It's hard as hell to get a job when you come from someplace else. And here, it's all about the money. They gonna turn your ass upside down to get whatever the fuck you need. And then these other people just walk up in here with no problem. Hey, some of them, hey, they might need that situation. And it ain't their fault that they're here. It's our government's fault that they're here. Because our government don't know how to play nice in a motherfucking sandbox. It wants to steal other people's shit. This is what happens when you deal with five-finger Larrys and Sallys. From personal experience, when you're dealing with thieves, they end up doing a lot of fucked up shit that ends up costing you as their friend more than you will sit up than it would be that you didn't even know them or be friends with them. It's always more bullshit when you're dealing with five finger Larrys and Sallys. But it's gonna be different. And you have to ask yourself at this point, this is why I say the Most High's face is on his children. What you doing? Are you standing on the corner going, nah, 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 nah? Are you sitting up here saying, hey, let me get my shit together. Let me start focusing on me getting my motherfucking mind right. Because the Most High's true children are going to be the ones that I told y'all, these people are going to lose their lives and find the Most High. By losing everything they got, they're going to find them. You're going to have to, hey, welcome them and be tender and nice to them. That's only if you can handle that shit. A lot of y'all can't handle that. But he said the ones that are truly my children. Indeed. They can truly be called the children of God. Because they understand, they've been there, and they ain't caught up on motherfucking ego and bullshit. But there's many of us that ain't like that. And we can't handle that. And that's some shit you need to work on. But he's turning his face back to his children because he don't want to see the destruction that's got to come to them. He said he's going to get rid of some of them by flood, by plague, by wars, by configuration. Their houses burning up. He already told, and they're not going to get no rest. And they're going to lose faith in their governments. And then they're going to rebel altogether. And this place is going to, it's not going to be no peace here. It's not going to be no peace for them. But he said, my righteous children, y'all just going to be watching this shit. Y'all going to be all right. Even if the shit happens next door to you, it may not come nowhere near you. You might get a little bit of water, but it ain't nothing that destroys your shit. You don't understand. The Most High, hey, he said, it's their turn. When they was in a blessing, they didn't give a fuck. They did the most. Blessing time is up. I'm sorry. It was the same way with us. They had their way with us for a certain amount of time. And they leaders are still, you have to understand, are you watching are you seeing how everything is being put together? You're going to start seeing the true face of evil. You're going to start seeing exactly who's running this. Because I'm going to tell you something. These storms are going to start unearthing what's underneath this earth and disturbing what's what's inside this motherfucker. Oh, the Most High wants you to understand. He's going to make everything known. Just like everything is coming out about these people and the shit that they've been up to as of late, everything is going to be known on this planet. Everything. He's going to start tearing up stuff. Look, I'm sorry. When I saw the damage that was done in some of them countries and down in North Carolina, he wanted to make sure ain't no coming back and building that in a couple of months. Ain't no coming back and building that in a couple of years. He literally dug up roads and saying, you ain't, whoever's up here, you might have to hike if I allow it. But one or two things gonna happen. Wild beasts will be your grave, or you gonna die right on up there, cut off. Freeze to death, whatever. But you ain't got a home, you ain't got shit, or the landslides. As soon as you get out of that motherfucker, there's one group of people, the Most High held it till they got on the motherfucking helicopter, and then the house slid down. So it was some righteous ones up in that circle. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's cutting, he's making it where ain't no hiding in the mountains. Ain't no roads gonna be rebuilt like that. Ain't no towns coming back in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. In fact, the government got dibs on that. No, they don't. No, they don't. Because I don't think the government's going to be able to take advantage of shit on this land. Nothing. They're going to have some other problems. See, everybody wants to believe that they white man got this much power. But the Most High did say something. He said everybody gonna have a choice of who gods they gonna follow. See, we all know the Edomites follow the God of the Bible. They follow that God of that Bible. We've already went through that whole little thing. The God of the Bible is who? The God of this world. The true Father is the Creator, and that's something that nobody knows and nobody has come in contact with, nor wants to even have a conversation with. That's the one I talk to on a regular basis. I don't talk to Sammy, the one who said, "Come and let us create man." Those were aliens from someplace else. Sorry to tell you, my 504 of people that are up in here. But the God of the Bible that said, "Come and let us make man," were beings from someplace else. Adam and Eve were created like test tube babies. They were not the original man that was here. They were here and then they were tweaked. That's what you call maybe in virtual fertilization on a higher level than what you know now. And the moment that they learned the truth about their alien parents, they got kicked out of Eden, out of the little camp that they had, and 2 guards were placed so they couldn't come back in. They ravished Eve and had her impregnated quite a few times. Cain and Abel were never the babies of Adam. The first time Adam and Eve had a baby was Seth. And out of Seth's line comes us. Get it now? But see, you got to read to find that out. The Bible, the God of the Bible is not who you think it is. The creator of everything has just been sitting back watching this whole situation play itself out. And the ones that did this shit are still on this planet. And they got their little children here doing shit too. And that's what's running your government. And every government, they are present. That's the reason why motherfuckers won't do shit to that bitch Nettie. Yet. But them sand boys getting ready. They whooping that ass because the news been. When news get like this, yeah, that ass getting handed to them. But they still fucking them people up in Gaza. Ain't nothing changed. Now they want to extend their war, misplacing 1.12 million. But soon, motherfuckers is not finna sit up there and continue to take that. This ain't no motherfucking Diddy take that shit. They're not gonna keep on getting this shit shoved down their throat. They're gonna fight back. And if America ain't a little bit more careful about what she doing, she might get hit herself if she ain't careful. Because she not feeling too well. These people are not going to sit up here and continue to lay down and just take it. She had her blessing. When she was in her blessing, she was able to boss around and scare the shit out of you. She had her time on a beast. That beast about to throw her ass off. And the problem is that she don't realize just how bad it's about to be. These people are running around blind. That's the reason why you got folks over here. How the hell do we know about a fucking fist fight that happened between Jill Biden and Kamala's motherfucking people? Ain't nobody got no muscles on folks no more. Ain't nobody taking care of that business no more. That people are finding out all kind of shit that they shouldn't be finding out. How the hell did a side-by-side of people lying just get blasted across the motherfucking internet in less than 24 hours? They are not able to handle and hide shit the way they used to no more. They're losing control over their people. And I'm telling you, I'm watching something and I'm sitting back saying, this shit about to get deeper than deep, because all them people that's on the expressway leaving, everything that they got, trying to get out of harm's way, are going to come back to nothing. And these insurance companies have nothing to give them. What then? See, these people about to be tested, y'all. And that's what I'm saying. They're about to be tested spiritually. Some people will find the Most High in the midst of this, and others are going to lose it, kill each other, fight each other, beat each other's necks. You understand? They're not going to fare how we fare because they've never had to live how we have lived. They're not going to handle standing in line for public assistance. They don't understand that. They're not going to understand not being able to get the food that they're used to getting and have to get what they can. Put that back, can't afford that. They're not going to understand living in a shithole apartment because that's all you can fucking afford. They're not going to be able to understand that. Them houses that them people had in the mountains and all over in Florida and shit, these are houses. I mean, I look at some of these, I'm like, damn, what the fuck do they do for a living to live like this? I have worked my ass off for years and I've never been able to afford the shit that these people living in. I'm even looking inside of the suburbs here outside of Chicago. I'm like, I've worked my ass off and ain't never been able to live this nice. What the fuck are they doing to get this shit? But they get it because they get help. Now that help is about to be cut off. And that right there, that cut off when you used to getting it is going, that alone is the change of circumstance that we've been talking about for years, for the last couple of years, is what's going to get majority of them. That's going to destroy a lot of them. That flip from having to not having. Everybody can't handle that flip. The Most High is taking care of you. This is the reason why every day wake up and tell the Most High, thank you for letting my life be normal, for me having lights and water and a way to flush the toilet and things like that. I told y'all one day everything can be cool and the next day everything be fucked up. Right now, American is in her, it has begun. That ride I told you, and you get to the top of the roller coaster and you at that tip, and then it's like, it has begun. The fall, it's happening. We on this motherfucker ride now. It's already started. And it's gonna keep happening. This is not going to stop. It's gonna keep happening. The Most High is not gonna play with nobody. The gloves are off, baby. It's over with. This is done. And you better thank God that today everything is normal in your life. It ain't got to be that way. Tomorrow, everything could be up in smoke. Trust me, they didn't think that Milton was going to be forming after Helena. We just got finished with Helena. Man, hopefully this is the end. No, you finna get smacked again. There's people that were still trying to return from the last one a year ago, trying to recover from that. And the problems that go with that. These, I told you, these insurance companies have been the biggest scam. Now you beginning, people used to always tell me insurance companies were a scam from jump. Now I'm beginning to see how much of a scam they are. All of the lies that we were told are and the things that we were told were supposed to be sure things. I'm beginning to see through the veil and like, wow, insurance is bullshit. Car insurance is bullshit. When you need it, these motherfuckers come up short. What was all this money? I pay this much money every motherfucking month, and now all of a sudden these motherfuckers ain't got no money for me when I need them. If you got insurance, the federal government ain't gonna give you shit. The fuck? How the hell that sound? And they like, oh, we gonna give them more than $750. Yeah, you are. You gonna give them a loan when these people are paid into the system in order that they should be given a $2,500 grant for however much their house was for to help them move on. But that's not what's going to happen to them people. They're not going to get nothing, and their Congress is going to sit up here and act like they can't hear them. Because now the Congress has to come back to vote on whether or not they should get some money to North Carolina or not. They didn't have to do that for these motherfucking migrants. They didn't have to vote on shit. They just allocated the shit and said nothing. When Ukraine got in trouble, them motherfuckers allocated and made sure each family got over 200,000 plus. I repeat, 200,000 plus to resettle in America. And you tell me you couldn't have settled your debt you owed to black people and their descendants? It's to the point now the motherfuckers say we built America. Who the fuck is we? You got Mexicans standing here talking this shit. You got all kind of motherfuckers talking way crazy. Last time I checked, it was motherfucking niggas standing in the goddamn cotton fields. I didn't see Louise, and I sure the fuck didn't see Teresa over there with us too. The Chinese built the motherfucking goddamn railroads. But it was some niggas standing up, hey y'all, all that shit too. Yeah. Everybody built America, except for niggas. And everybody got checks except for us too. That's a debt that's unpaid, but the Most High is making them pay. So while they keep believing that they little government got power to handle the weather, continue to believe that. When you sitting there with 5 feet of motherfucking snow on top of your goddamn car this year, wherever the hell you end up at, then we're gonna find out. We're gonna see how well it works, because the winter used to be a time where at least you get a break from the hurricanes. But now these winters are coming with their own set of cold, their own set of ridiculous levels of blizzards, where people's houses are literally being buried. You got snow and ice that's walking up to motherfuckers' houses and shit. Hey, the elements is sitting up here saying, the Ekadashi saying, I am tired of all you motherfuckers. We finna fuck you up. The earth is tired, and she's sending her angels to settle scores. Now, the question would be, well, instead of the churches telling people the truth, repent. We need to get ourselves together. We need to repent of the attitudes that we've had towards our brothers and sisters of other races. We need to literally sit back and listen to what they have to say instead of us being a victim. See, Esau can't even hear for 5 seconds the shit he's done from somebody else. There's automatically this deflection and a reason, and that's my ancestors. I saw Elon Musk and Don Lemon, and he was like, it happened so long ago. Did it now? Last time I checked, that shit that happened with the man with the funny mustache shit happened a while ago too, but we still taking care of motherfucking Israel. They're inside of our budget. There's money sent to them every motherfucking year and every fucking month. And anytime this motherfucker winds up and swines, I need, we give it. How long we gonna have to pay for that shit? And we didn't have nothing to do with that, actually. We've been sitting up here being a sugar daddy, a sugar mama to motherfucking Nettie for quite some time. And we can never forget. They don't want us to ever forget what happened in the Holocaust. But you can't, but we supposed to forget what happened to our ancestors that we're still reeling from. I don't see generations upon generation families. I don't see one black family that owns a railroad. I don't see one black family that owns an oil fucking company or light company, electric company. I don't see one black family that does that. Where? If we done came so fucking far, that funny, strange ass motherfucker Elon Musk gets on my nerves because he's got all this conversation, but he doesn't want to hear. He doesn't want to listen. Oh, that was so long ago, but it wasn't that long ago. But we showed our pain in a motherfucking situation that happened in the 1940s every motherfucking month. That was not that long ago. We doing that all the time. Millions, billions, constantly. Can't nobody even say nothing against these motherfuckers because of that. And you mean to tell me 400 years of my ancestors being here, being treated like fucking trash. And we are not allowed to remember because it happened so long ago. Kiss my ass on both motherfucking cheeks on a hot summer day in fucking India, goddammit. That's bullshit. And I'm sorry. I'm so sick of that. I am so sick of the way at one side we heavy, and on another side, wait a minute. We need to think about that. Oh, with the slavery, we need to do a study. Slavery's been studied so motherfucking much. We ought to have a goddamn entire library on the studies of why we need fucking reparations. But see, people like Kamala, the Republican wins every consent. You see that back and forth? We all on the one end. Yeah, let's go vote for him. And that person fucks us up 4 years. Oh my God. Let's go run back to the next area. We run from one side of the street to the next side of the street. Every 4 years, what happens? Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. We run from one end with the Republicans to the Democrats. When the Republicans act like a fucking fool, we run into the Democrats. And it's a back and forth. Till you don't, right now, black folks need to be like, there is no running. There is no saying. Sit the fuck down. They ain't even talking to us. What the fuck is we voting for these motherfuckers for? What are we voting for? Now, all of a sudden, Trump gonna be your savior. Trump is Nettie's man. Trump is not gonna be the president. Nettie's the president. He tells us how much money he needs, and whatever the fuck is left over, y'all deal with that. But this motherfucker's emptying out our coffers. Him and his little friend over there, Dirty T-shirt. And make no mistake, Dirty T-shirt and him are one. They the same motherfuckers. Because when they fuck up and they got nowhere to stay over there in the midst of all of their enemies, they surrounded by enemies. You surrounded by enemies because you took your ass over there trying to sit up here and beat your chest and trying to take over someplace that you never belonged in the first place. So when all of them fucking Sam boys get tired of that shit, where the hell you think Nettie running to? Straight over there, the Dirty T-shirt and jeans. The Ukraine, where he belongs. That's where they belong. That's where they belong. It's all a grift. And American is nothing but the muscle for the grift. They want to make a new Middle East where he's in charge and Americans get told what the fuck to do. So whatever days that these white folks in America think of America being number one, that's long gone. All of your representatives, baby, they've all been bought and paid for to the point they can't even speak their own fucking minds about shit. Okay? They can't speak their minds about nothing. So this is where we're at now. So that's why I said they think that Trump's going to help them. Trump's not going to help them do shit. Trump's going to help them out of any kind of aid they're going to get. They finna get fucked 3 ways south, baby. White America is about to get literally fucked 3 ways south. They finna get introduced to what hell really is. The hell we've known, they about to get introduced into it. That no, and you don't qualify, and all of that. They get ready to get you in that line. And we just gonna be looking at them. Scoot over. Have a seat, honey. Because, see, Trump needs money. He can't be his own independent self. And watch Elon Musk. Because it's something about this dude that I feel like there's a hidden agenda there. He's up Trump's ass and he's telling all this stuff all on X. We have to remain independent. He wants to be able to say what he wants to say and do what he wants to do without anybody fucking with him. But he's also doing things that are, to a certain extent, against nature and shit like that, too. You got to watch motherfuckers like that. You got to watch motherfuckers like that. He got too much money. Motherfucker, he's weird. It's something about this motherfucker that I feel like he ain't one of us. He's not. I ain't gonna. I sit up here. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like that motherfucker is something from someplace else. That motherfucker is not. That's not a human to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Oh, he just got a little tick. Nah, that motherfucker ain't got no tick. Cause when he get ready to do real business, that motherfucker straightens up. I've seen his body language. His body language says, I'm like this for the camera, but I'm really this. His spirit speaks, it screams. And the thing about this, the screaming, ain't no spirit there. That's something else. That's something else. That's something different. It's a couple of people that's like that, even in our government. It's something else that's there. Nettie's another one. He gives me that same energy that Elon Musk gives me. What you see talking to you ain't what's talking to you. But a lot of them secrets getting ready to come out. A lot of them secrets. Motherfuckers gonna be sitting up here like, they gonna need a fucking drink. So I need a fucking drink. What the fuck is going on here? I'm telling you, but that's where everything is lying right now. And like I said, y'all, it's time for y'all to understand one or two things. The Most High is no longer looking at them people, blessing them people like that. He's looking at his children. What have you been up to? What are you doing? What are you instilling in your children? Are you all still at work with this feeling of having what do you call it? This emotional attachment to your jobs? Are you sitting up here, so spiritualed out to you don't believe in shit anymore? I mean, what the fuck is going on? He wants to see where his kids are. Because I'm sorry, we're talking about the creator. This is not something that we've ever dealt with. This world has been spiritually bankrupt. They don't teach spirit in church. They teach, give me a car, give me a man, give me some money, and help me have all the things that I want so I can be like Diddy and like Beyonce. They don't teach spirituality. So he's looking at his children saying, who do I have to come back here for? Who do I need to be able to protect? Because he's going to put a realm of protection around his children. My thing to the Edomites would be, and white America would be like, you better get you some black employees, baby. You better get some black ones. You better get some of the Most High's children and put them on your staff, baby. So you can be able to, he might protect them because you got one of his on the bankroll. You got one of him on the payroll, and he might keep that whole fucking place because he got one of them children. One of his children is on your staff. You don't know. You understand? Because wherever we are, he gonna protect. That was the one thing I got about that dream that I was in with Robert De Niro in that house when the foundation of the ground was breaking through. Though remember that dream I told you about the elephants being inside of placentas and shit like that? When I was reading about different things and finding out the truth, and elephants don't forget. Elephants about knowledge. And as long as I stayed with Robert De Niro, he was cool. He was straight. His house didn't get completely tore up, but them Air Kadashi was out there tearing shit up. That wind, and I was like, oh shit, that's the air conditioning door sucked in. I'm like, oh shit. I said, well, you good as long as we here. And honey, a couple of windows got busted, but his house was okay. But when that foundation broke, that means it was those old secrets are coming up out of the ground. The Most High is finna the Most High is finna unveil and unmask some of these motherfuckers that's out here, that's in our world that ain't right. I'm telling you, he's getting ready to start making it uneasy for that which controls this world to be hidden anymore. He's gonna start with the configurations and the tearing up of these different cities and things like that. He's gonna start letting you see what's here underneath the ground. He's gonna start letting you see what's here. This is gonna start disturbing their homes underneath the ground, and they're gonna have to come up. And that's when you're going to see some. That's why I said, watch these wars, but also keep your eyes to the sky. because some shit's finna be different. The moment that we disturb where they are in this earth is the moment when they're gonna call for some help. Watch. So be careful. Like I said, watch. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Because the Most High has his beings too that are police of this galaxy. And what's been going on here can't happen here no more. They're not supposed to interfere with with what's happening on this earth. There is being a restructuring throughout this entire galaxy, as being that evil is being pushed out, and everybody's being leveled up. Everything is being leveled up. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, that's a little bit over some people's heads and over people's learning abilities, but we'll keep going. But as I said, y'all keep your eyes alert to what's going on. Understand these people are not going to be in their right mind, so keep your head on swivel. You understand? And number two, start to pay attention to your situation. You understand? Be happy that things are cool with your situation and normal today, because it don't have to be that way. America's ability to stay off to itself and nothing ever happen here is over with. It's up for grabs at this point. And the leaders are no longer, were never really able to, as far as I was concerned, keep you safe or take care of you. We've never, as African Americans here, Black people here, we've never been taken care of by this system like that. Okay, so we've been outside of it the whole time, whereas others have. So we understand this a little bit differently. So we're going to fare fine in this. It's the other ones that will not. The ones who have benefited from this will no longer be able to benefit, will have the harder times. But the Most High is going to keep his children. He said, I'm going to put us a dome of protection around my children. So do not fear. Do not fear. You're going to be all right. Now, and everybody else might not be able to say that, but you're going to be all right. You might not be, your friends that go to church and be sitting up here and there with their little hats and their little crooked over shoes on Sunday may not be all right, but you may be all right. You understand? Everybody's not meant to wake up at the same time. Some people will wake up, and people are waking up. It's just, what are they waking up to? You got people waking up, oh, the government's got heart. That's not waking up. That's you being stupid and actually thinking that that people on this earth are more powerful than that which created this motherfucker. It's just like when people are like, well, we're talking about the land. What land? In 80 years, your ass won't be here. You don't own shit on a planet that was created by the creator. You don't own the creator shit. You're just here for a moment. Let's get that together. Yes, these people took our land from us, and the Most High is taking our land right back from them. But the point is, it's his land. We keep on missing that shit. That's the big part. It's like somebody living in your house, like, yeah, this is my room, this is my this is my that. And you like, I own this fucking house, bitch. The moment that I say that your ass can't be here, you don't own shit. See, the moment motherfuckers say, when you get real with motherfuckers, then I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, you done got beside yourself. We get beside ourselves. This whole damn planet and everything in it belongs to a entity that created everything. And the moment that he calls your ass home, what the fuck you gonna do? I have a land agreement here. I'm just saying. You can't bring that there and start talking shit to him about land agreement. This is my shit. You only here visiting for a cigarette's time in the fucking rain. Period. Are you getting yourself together in order to be able to move on to the next situation when that time comes, is the question. Why you worried about land and who's getting wood? Because as you can see, you can be moved right the fuck off of your land in a heartbeat. People didn't think a hurricane could walk on land, where it sure did. People might not know, oh, it looks like it's going to get hit by Tampa, and you got motherfuckers in Virginia and all up beside the thing, and you get a whole hurricane that walks up that whole side of the fucking slave states. Then what? Wasn't nobody prepared for that. We couldn't, we didn't have no warning. It just turned and went somewhere else. It's hard. No, it's not. It's your creator saying, hello, bitch, how you doing? Forgot about me, didn't you? Oh, you don't even know me. Let me introduce myself. My name is the Most High. What's up? How you doing? Let me knock your house off the motherfucking cliff real quick. Boop. Boop. You understand? Let me tear your roads up. Well, you can't ride down them motherfuckers for at least another 5 years. Ain't enough dirt you can find to get this motherfucker back the way it was. What you gonna do with that? See, man has been allowed to go on and on and on and think they gods themselves. No, that party's over with. They walk, I'm telling you, Most High's angels walking around with them hats cocked hard with them canes like we are healed. What do you need us to do? We've been waiting on these motherfuckers right here. So on that note, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thanks for hanging out with your girl today. I do appreciate y'all coming by. And like I said, we hopefully I'll see you all on Friday. I might have to start doing my show a little later, probably about 7:00. It all depends on when I'll be able to get back from work. Coming up soon, because I think where I work far away from my house now, so I'm not sure how traffic will be. So I might end up doing my show at 7:00 or 7:30. Another PSA. If anybody needs any more past healing hands, I'm gonna put it up inside my community channel, my community page. You all know I do the things for eczema and stuff like that. I will have some bottles ready. Probably I'm gonna pour them up this weekend, and probably by this weekend on Sunday I'll put up the flyer to let you know when they're all ready to go, so you can make your orders and stuff like that if anybody needs some. Okay, so I will see you all on Friday, and like I said, I will more than likely do my show probably starting at 7:00, 7:30. All right, thank you, and I will see you all Friday. Bye.